Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Force here with some more Friday Night Magic. Today we're going to be playing Jund Monsters. This opening hand is horrendous. Let's go with something a little... Ooh, I guess it's okay. It's better than the last one. I don't want to go down to 6, so we're going to keep it because we do get the Gate Creeper. And you would assume having her early on would be great, but not really because I want to wait till I can flip her. Ideally. What is this garbage? Tank Ranger gets +1/+1 till end turn. Okay. All right. He's going to hit me for 1 early on. We could deal with this right now with like a fiery impulse. No, we couldn't actually because we don't even have the red mana to do that. So I guess we'll just play the Gruul Guildgate right now. Next turn, we'll play the Gate Creeper Vine. And then anything that he could pump up with this, I can just kill with the Fire Impulse and or... Actually, I might be able to kill 2 creatures with a Twin Bolt, so that might happen this turn, depending on if he puts another... That's pretty much exactly what I'm going to do. We are going to kill his 1 dudes with the dude and the thing. So I don't think we're going to play the Gate Creeper Vine right now. We can kill both of his things with the Twin Bolt. So here's a conundrum. You know, it's an incident, so I can play it on his turn. But if he just doesn't attack with both of these, he can pump this guy up and save him, you know what I mean? Like, he can pump this guy up next turn with this dude to save him, which I don't want that to happen. I guess I could just wait to see what he... People keep yelling at me for playing instants on my turn, but I'm really concerned that now that I'm not gonna do it to appease you, okay? But I'm really concerned now that he's gonna be able to do so, okay. So now this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now he can pump this up to save him if I try to Twin Bolt it. You see what I'm saying? If I try to Twin Bolt, he can pump it up to save him. And the Twin Bolt effect's not going to work. So I need to now I need to Fire Impulse this guy, basically. This is why I didn't want to do this garbage. Alright, we're going to Fire Impulse this guy. This will kill him, because it's going to deal 2 damage to it. So even if he responded by pumping it up, it wouldn't have mattered. But this is why, I mean, I guess doing this, though, also gets rid of the Divine Favor, so I suppose it's good for that reason. And now we can use Twin Bolt with something else in the future. But it's just that whole, you know what I mean? That's the sort of garbage I was trying to avoid. But you guys just refuse to let me do what I wanted to. Alright, let's play the Gate Creeper right now. Comes into play, we have to search our library for a basic land, put it in our hand. So I guess we could use another red source right now. Well, whatever, let's just go, we could just go with just a regular mountain, or we could get a Gruul Guildgate, but the Gruul Guildgate's gonna come into play tap, so let's just go with a regular mountain. This way, next turn, we can play our 4-drop, which is our Zendikar Incarnate. Power tough is equal number, or excuse me, power equal to the number of lands you control. So he'll be a 4/4 when he comes into play, and then he'll just get progressively larger in terms of the damage he can deal. So this, at the moment now, we can block and deal with this. Unfortunately, I'm tapped out, so this is a... Okay. Goodness gracious. Now I think I'm going to Exquisite Firecraft. I think I'm just going to Exquisite Firecraft this thing next turn, to be honest with you. We'll just take the 2 damage. I mean, I suppose it's not that big of a deal right now, but I really don't... I don't know, man. He's obviously running a deck with a lot of pump up, and I don't want that pump up to get any bigger. I guess, though, if he does make it bigger, we still have other options to kill it, because we can do Exquisite Firecraft plus Twin Bolt. So let's just play the damage deal. Let's just play the attacker right now. So we get our 4/4 Zendikar Incarnate. He's going to be able to swing for 5 damage next turn, actually, because of the mountain. My concern, though, is if he pumps this up even further. Now, we'll have the 5 mana to do an Exquisite Firecraft and Twin Bolt, if need be. Renown 1. Okay, so this is actually good. We can heal both of his creatures next turn with both of our burn spells, and I think that's exactly what we'll do, and we'll hit him for 5. He's tapped out, too, so I don't have to worry about him, like, exiling or anything crazy like that. So this is really good. So we're going to play our untapped land, so we can do both of these. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. Yes, we can. We can still do both. Okay, I was concerned for a second that my math was off. Pre-combat, we're going to do this. It's going to be 4 damage to him, and then 2 damage to him. Just like that. So that's going to clear his board, and it's going to let us swing for the 5, no problem. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Attack phase go. Swing for 5. 5 to face is going to bring him down to 18 because he has gained life from Divine Favor. So now he's down to 18, and he's got nothing in play. Whatever he plays next, we could kill again with the Ravaging Blaze. And we're gonna be able to swing for 6 this turn. If he doesn't play anything, that tells me he might just have removal to get rid of our creature. I'm gonna play the land pre-combat anyways. The extra mana doesn't do me any good right now. 3, 6. Next turn, we're gonna be able to play Nissa here. I call her Nissa. I like Nissa, sounds better to me. All right. Move to combat phase. Swing for 6. Given that he played no creatures, he might have removal right now to get rid of this guy. Really interesting that he does not. Okay, so I don't want to play her till next turn because it's 7 lands when she gets to flip. So next turn we will play her. I just hope I remember to not play my land before I play her, because we want to play her and then play the land, and that land's going to flip her right away. Okay, so if he has no creatures and he has no removal, he must have all like creature pump up or something. That must be what it is. All right, so before we go with this shenanigans, I will attack. Oh no, I don't want to attack first because I want to pump him up as big as possible. So I'm going to try to get this done and going here. Let's just hope this works. So he can respond. I don't know that we're going to be able to play our land in response to him responding. But anyways, we're going to play the land. That's going to flip her. Okay, he's got nothing to deal with it. Good. I was a little concerned they had something to deal with it, but it looks like that's a no. I'm going to do the reveal. Because if this gets me another land in play, then all of a sudden my Zendikar is hitting. Oh my goodness. Now all of a sudden my Zendikar is hitting for 8. That is so perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and move into the main phase here. And swing for 8. So does he just have all creature pump up? Is that really what he's sitting on? Or he's just got stuff that costs more than 4 and he hasn't been getting a lot of mana. That could be it too. That could be his problem. That could be his problem. Well, either way, this is a pretty big turn. Okay, so he plays a 5th land, so let's see if he was sitting on stuff. Yes, he was. There it is. So he's gonna play this, which is going to exile my creature. There's nothing I can do about that, so that's just what it is. Just what it is. Whatever. I mean, we've got the Planeswalker in play, so I wouldn't be terribly surprised if he just ends up forfeiting, but hasn't yet. Okay, so we're gonna put this in play. We're gonna go ahead and reveal. It might say, why not do the 4/4? Because if this isn't a land, we get to draw it and play it anyways. Okay, so we get to draw that. We're going to play Anissa's Pilgrimage, which is going to give us a ton of lands. Maybe at this point I should have just gone for the 4/4, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. If he plays a creature, we'll just kill him with Ravaging Blaze. So, and I'd like to get this up to 7 just because I think it'd be hilarious. I suppose, though, I don't know, maybe next turn I should just go with the -2 to get a 4/4 in play. I just don't see how I'm going to lose this game, though, so it seems very unlikely that I will lose. If he plays a creature, we kill him with Ravaging Blaze, because if I've got the Spell Mastery, the X damage is also another creature. Damn it, all the hell. Alright, whatever. Let's just... I don't care if this game drags on a little bit. I don't think he's about to kill me. There's another Ravaging Blaze. That's kind of hilarious. So that's going to come into our hand. Just pass the turn. I don't know. He'll just pass the turn. Next turn, we get her to 7, and then the turn after, we get... This is so funny. I probably could have just won right now if last turn I'd done the -2 and made a 4/4. But he must have more removal. That's the thing. He has to be sitting on more removal. There's no way he isn't, because he's not playing any creatures. So I know whatever I do. So I'd rather just wait until I get a ton of these guys in play. You know what I mean? That way it's going to be harder. See? Yeah, he's just sitting on a bunch of removal. He's got another Angelic Edict. So, okay. So what that means, if I had just done the 1/4/4, that's not enough. But if I can do it when I get 6 6/6s in play, then that's really good, you know what I mean? Guess I could also just possibly kill him with Active Treason. I'm also just hoping if I can draw into my haste... that's not it. I was gonna say if I could draw into my haste, dude, then we're really sitting pretty. I'm gonna play the Gate Creeper. So we're at 7, so next turn we're gonna be able to pop her and get the 6 dudes in play. And that's probably what we'll do. This is so funny. This match... I don't even know what is going on. Let's pass the phases. Let's go. Just play a creature, dude, please. That's all I want you to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there we go. We just win right here then. Okay, so I'm gonna go do it for 4 and pop that. Ravaging Blaze. Okay. So Ravaging Blaze for 4. Gonna do a 4 day. There. Finally. We win. You know what, actually, this isn't too shabby because we do have the Gate Creeper as well as a Kurd Chieftain. This could actually be pretty good. Let's go ahead and keep this hand. I get to play first as well. We're gonna go ahead and keep this hand. We'll start off with the Gruul Guildgate. So what are you doing? Is he not even here? What the hell is going on? So start with the Gruul Guildgate. And he plays a Dimir Guildgate of his own, okay. So next turn we can play the Gate Creeper Vine with this. This is perfect. So we're gonna play the Gate Creeper Vine, and let me search through for another red source. Okay. So grab another red source here. We're gonna play the Kurd Ape on turn Kurd Chieftain, not the Kurd Ape. The Kurd, getting my magic cards mixed up. Kurd Chieftain on turn 4 and Outland Colossus on turn 5. That's a very strong beat early on. Looks like we're running up against Tricolor at the least. Oh my goodness, wow. We're just gonna have a very powerful, next couple of turns. He's gonna have to have us a bunch of strong removal. Let's top 5, 3 cards in your library, put one of those cards in your hand, put one of those at the bottom of your library. One on the top, one at the bottom, okay. That's really good, Telling Time's a really good card. One in his hand, one is his next draw, the other one he ditches. That's very, very good. All right, let's see, 1/3 Prowess. Deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's fine, I can block that as of, actually I'll be able to block it continuously. He's gonna have to have a lot of removal in order to stop me from being in a really good spot here. I guess we'll just play this, and we'll play the Kurd Chieftain. 3/3, it gets +1/+1, as long as I have a Forced in play, which I do. I can tap 5 target creature, gets +2/+2, and gets trampled till end turn. I can put that on anyone, wow. That's really good. It's not just him. I can put that on anyone. It is expensive, but the trample is really the biggest thing. It lets these huge creatures just go through and smash over the opponent. And even if he deals with, he's gonna need 3 hard removals to get rid of my huge creatures here. He's gonna not attack, which makes sense. All right, so I think I will, I'm trying to think here. Well, let me attack with this, see what he does. I can pump him up to save him, possibly. Or I can just end up playing the Outland Colossus. So let's see what happens here. So we'll go into combat phase first. This makes perfect sense. We'll go into combat phase first. We'll attack him with the 4/4. See what he does. If he just chooses to block it and not goes to kill it, then it's fine. I'll just let the 4, okay, so we just let the 4 go through. Then we play the Outland Colossus. He's a 6/6 Renowned 6. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. He's gonna play a Twin Bolt on this. So that basically means we have to block with this. Well, we don't have to. I could let him draw the card. I really wouldn't want to, though. But since he killed this, that tells me that he's got possible removal for this guy. That's exactly what that tells me. So he does the Telling Time. This is pretty big because he's gonna look at 3 cards and pull one right into his hand. So he could pull something that's gonna help him a lot. He can dig so much, and because he's got black in his deck, I guarantee he's got hard removal with it. So that's my biggest concern, is that he's gonna be able to hard remove some of the stuff. So let's see, wow, he skips his, it goes straight to end step. Okay, that's a very big bit of information there. That's very, very big, okay. All right, so we're gonna play, I guess it doesn't matter, let's just play another Forced, and let's attack with both of these guys, see what he decides to do. I could pump this guy up and give him trample, that's really huge. Okay, so we're gonna attack with everything, and let's see if he chooses to block. Oh, Jesus. I wish... God damn it. I wish frickin' play another... Okay, I think I just win because of these huge creatures. I didn't see that he skipped his block declaration. Okay, he just leaves the game. I don't blame him. This is a bit ridiculous. This is a very... So this kind of deck is called like a monster deck because you just have humongous monsters, as you see here, giant creatures. It certainly lived up to its name this particular match. I'm just gonna block, even if he finds a way to kill this, that's fine. I'm guessing he has something that he can do. So he can prowess, so he does this. Flash, when it enters the battlefield, you may return target tapped creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand, okay. That's fine. He's gonna pop one of these back to my hand. That's also gonna prowess that guy, pump him up a bit. Okay, before the end of his turn, we're gonna burn that for 2. So he doesn't have a blocker, and that way if he has removal, we're still in a pretty good spot. So we're gonna go ahead and declare attack like this, and I'm gonna pump this guy up, pump him up, so that he has enough damage now to kill. Even if he can get rid of one of these guys, the other guy will still kill him. So he'd have to have double removal, which he doesn't, so we win the game. I don't know, I'm a little up in the air on this hand. It does have the Nissa, but I guess the Kurt Chieftains are really good too. If I just draw one more land, we'll keep it. We'll keep the hand. If I just draw one more land, we're in a really, really good spot. Because the Kurt Chieftains are just so strong as a 4/4 that can do the pump up as well. Just a nice body there. I might actually play her, maybe not actually. I was thinking about playing her early on, but he's got burn. He's red, so I'm positive he's got burn. And for that oh boy, we're off. This is pretty bad actually. If we don't draw another land, I might actually just have to play her for the land acceleration. Otherwise, I could be in trouble. +2/+0, we can sacrifice it to burn. Okay, so if I play her, she is going to die because of Inferno Fist. She will just die. So if I play her, it will solely be to get an extra mana, and that's it. So if I don't draw into a mana, really this turn, I want to guarantee that turn 4 I can play the... Okay, perfect. My concern, though, is I'm still in a little bit of trouble. I might have to just burn this guy next turn. Yeah, I guess I'll save her. I might have to burn that guy next turn with the Ravaging Blaze, though, instead of doing my plan of the Kurt Chieftain. The Kurt Chieftain will just die to this guy. I can't even block him, actually, so it doesn't matter. There's a Twin Bolt, 2 to face. All right, so he's just going straight to burn me. But him also not playing a creature right now makes it a Ravaging Blaze turn pretty good, because then he's got nothing the turn after. Jesus. Wow. Yeah, I have no choice but to kill this. If I play a creature and he removes it, he's going to kill me with this creature, with a Goblin Glory Chaser. So I have to do the Ravaging Blaze right now. I think so anyways. So we Ravaging Blaze it for 2, and then that's it. And he actually can't, this is perfect, he can't use his Inferno Fist right now. He doesn't have the mana for it. So we get to do that for 2. It drops his Inferno Fist, and he can't get the extra 2 damage off of it. I still think we're likely to lose here, getting rid of his creature in play, because he's obviously just a creature, burn, and a bunch of creature pump up. Shit, we can't kill that right now. It's got flying. Oh, we're screwed. No, he had to discard his entire hand, though, so maybe we're not screwed. I have to draw... Okay, wait. I could play the Outland Colossus, right? But if I don't draw a land for next turn, he's going to kill us the turn after with this dragon. If I play her, I'll have the mana to be able to Ravaging Blaze and kill that the turn after. So I actually think playing her makes more sense right now than going with, like, the Outland Colossus. If the Outland Colossus had reach, then absolutely, but... I think we have to go with her. But chances are he just kills us next turn anyways, to be honest with you. That is most likely what's going to happen. It's most likely what is going to happen, is that he's going to kill us next turn. Because he gets 2 card draws next turn. Plus this, he only needs to find 4 more damage. So we're probably dead right now. Man, oh man, this is a hyper-aggressive deck. Okay, so he gets his extra card draw. He has to discard his hand at end of turn, but he's gonna have a bunch of burn here. So he's gonna hit us for 4. There's a Titan Strength. Oh my god, we're gonna be at 1. We're at 1, there's nothing I can do about it. Hits us for 7 in the air. So this turn I can Ravaging Blaze to kill that, but he's just gonna kill us with burn. We can block this, it's fine. But he's just gonna kill us with burn here. Does Twin Bolt make any sense? I don't think so. I think I've just got to burn the flyer. But I am undoubtedly dead. I can't attack. I need to save for blocking. It'd be so stupid to attack. Alright, so let's see what he top decked. Oh my god, the Arsonist kills me now. The Arsonist kills me no matter what. Because if I ping it, he deals 1 damage to me and I'm dead. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Alright, just ping myself. Damn it all to hell, I can't believe that. Actually this hand isn't too shabby, because I can tap it for colorless, and then we've got the Gate Creeper, and then we've got Nissa's Pilgrimage. This is actually pretty decent, let's keep this hand. I won't start off with the Rogue's Passage, in case I draw into another untapped land that I'd rather play. The Rogue's Passage is good for later in the game. I mean, I guess it really wouldn't matter, because next turn I'm gonna do the Gate Creeper anyways, but we've got the Pilgrimage, which is gonna let us search through for 2 forests. So we're gonna wanna grab a red source here with the Gate Creeper. It'll be our only red source. So we won't have the 2 red to do Ravaging Blaze, but we will be able to do a Twin Bolt anyways. So just play the Rogue's Passage, play the Gate Creeper, and we'll just dig through for a... I don't wanna do a tap land, so we're just gonna do a regular mountain. And the reason is I want to be able to positively Pilgrimage next turn. And if I played the tap land, I'd have to rely on a top deck. So this lets me play the Pilgrimage, get 2 forests, and put us that much closer to being able to play our Outland Colossus. Nothing so far from the opponent, but lands. I'm guessing it's blue-black control. If I had to venture a guess, I would say blue-black control is what we're dealing with here. So we're just gonna Pilgrimage. I could try to wait for the Spell Mastery, but I could just really use the 2 forest right now. I'm not gonna wait till I use both Twin Bolts in order to get a 3rd forest, because the 2 forests right now let me play an Outland Colossus next turn, which is huge. It's gigantic, actually. All right, he's gonna Telling Time, okay. It's such a good card, man. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, 1 into your hand, 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top. It really is pretty phenomenal. It's so much filter. Hard removal, he's likely to have, but I'm not gonna... I need to get this stuff going here. So I'm gonna play the Outland Colossus right now. And just hope that he doesn't have anything right now. I mean, if he just has target player sacks a creature, then we could sacrifice our wall still. So he's gonna actually need a hard removal that he can just point at it and say, this thing's gone. I'm sure he has it. I'm sure he has something. Enters the battlefield, put 2 Thopters into play. Oh, we can actually, we can clear his whole board and hit him for 6 and then trigger the Renowned. That's really good, guys. That's really good. Double Twin Bolt, clears everything. I have to. This is so good, because he's going to turn into a 12-12. It's too good to not do. No, let's just remove, let's do the double Twin Bolt, then we can Ravaging Blaze hit his face, and we might be able to kill him next turn with that, actually. So we're going to Twin Bolt these 2. We're going to Twin Bolt this guy twice. That's his entire board. Bye-bye. We hit him for 6, okay? This turns... the 6 is going to go through, and then it gives him 6 1/1 counters, which turns him into a 12-12. Then next turn... Actually, no, we won't have enough damage to kill him next turn, because that Ravaging Blaze would have to hit for... Oh, yes, we will. All our Ravaging Blaze has... So Ravaging Blaze, the Spell Mastery is triggered now. So if he plays a creature, we can burn it with Ravaging Blaze, and the damage also goes to his face. So that damage plus this creature hitting his face will kill him, if he doesn't have hard remove for it right now. Damn it. Okay. Alright, he dealt with it. He dealt with it with bounce. So we don't win quite yet. Alright, so the choice is Outland Colossus or Zendikar Incarnate. I think the Outland Colossus just makes more sense. This is more damage, but it's also less health, which could be a concern. So let's go with the Outland Colossus again. We're going to replay it. Now remember, we can make it unblockable with our Rogue's Passage. And that might end up being something we do. If he plays too many blocking creatures. If he goes too wide, as it were. Gonna play a Perilous Mirror. I'm gonna play draw 2 cards. If you control no artifacts, discard a card. He does control an artifact. So I think what we'll end up doing here is just make him unblockable. The thing that sucks with that, though, is that leaves us with little mana to do anything else. Wait, what can we do here? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough yet. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna make him unblockable and swing with him. Could also just play the Gaze Revenge right now, which I actually don't mind. He could kill it, though, with a double block, couldn't he? Can't be targeted non-green spells or abilities from non-green sources. Actually, no, he can't be targeted by the Perilous Mirror. I don't believe so anyways. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this instead. It's gonna be harder for him to deal with this because it's 2 creatures now. I like this better than just making a 6/6 unblockable. So let's see what he's gonna do here. This is pretty big. He's gonna block that, block that. So he just blocks both sources of damage. I wonder what he can, if he can do anything. He's just preventing the damage for the turn. The Perilous Submerge is gonna deal 2 damage to kill the wall. Okay. So he's not gonna have mass removal here because he wouldn't have killed the wall, he would have pinged my face. So he might still have target removal. This is just a lot for him to deal with, and we have a potential again to kill him with the Ravenous Blaze. 6/6. Okay. So he's dead. I think. Oh yeah, he's dead. Ravaging Blaze kills him. Oh my goodness, this deck is performing. All right, we declare attackers, and then before he declares blockers, we do this for 6. Burn his 6/6, does 6 damage to his face, removes his blocker, and then even if he kills, he'd have to kill this to not die, but he doesn't, so we win. Alrighty guys, that is gonna do it for this episode of Friday Night Magic. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of crazy. We had some really good wins, but that red deck was so aggressive. That was insane. See you guys next Friday for some more FNM. Hope you have a good week. Take it easy.